Hello world, how's everybody doing? As you can see, I've got fabulous hair today. It's very good. So Chelsea's going to be in a few moments. We just nipped out to the store to get our grocery shopping done. So I'm going to get you guys started, and then she's going to join us in just a few minutes. She doesn't like warm-ups anyway, apparently. So yeah, we're going to go through it. Today you are going to need some sort of weight for a couple of the exercises, but that, as we said, it can be like a kettlebell. It can be something as simple as like a milk jug, a milk container. Anything that's going to give you a little bit of weight, or like a bag full of books is going to work really, really well as well. Okay, so we're going to need something like that. Dumbbell, work just the same. Anything along those lines is going to be great. But let me quickly pull up the plan. We have a 15-minute AMRAP today is the first thing. And it's going to be, and this is workout number 50, which is a little bit insane. So we've got 10 kettlebell swings, 5 weighted get ups each side. And we'll talk about the technique in that. 5 round the worlds, and then 5 overhead squats. And then we have a 5-minute AMRAP after that. But first, let's get a little bit warm. So first thing I want you guys to do, you can sit on your butt and you're just going to roll your hips side to side. And here is the aforementioned Chelsea. What?
Not sure you did any better today. At least you got more vegetables this time.
You can just go back again. It's fine. Remember, don't go too fast. You can pause at the end. Go. We're going to switch into cats and cows. So really round that back. And then arch through the spine. My abs are talking to me. Come up into a low squat, hook your fingertips underneath your toes. Yeah, that was right around. And you're going to bend those legs. So you're going to drop all the way down, and then we're going to drive them out straight. Oh, for some reason I'm falling over a lot. Nice. Get his legs out a little bit wider. Here, squat down, but this time as you come down, arms are going to come up. And you're going to drop down. Really try to open out those arms.
I'm just going to get something. I'll be right back.
Just going to get something.
Still do.
Nice. Okay, so we go 90-90 stretch, and then switch to the opposite side.
Did you bring the baby in?
Yeah, she's in the curtain.
She fell asleep very quickly. She's very tired.
Yeah, but she's a type.
She wouldn't even listen to the Lorax.
Okay, do the same movement, but this time bring your hip forwards, push your hip through, switch to the opposite side.
That was supposed to be nice.
Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, so that was really, really simple. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the a couple of the movements, because the way you do a get up, a Turkish get up, is really important.
So Tom's going to...
Yeah, so we're going to go through it. So the first thing, I'm actually going to use a weight because I find it a little bit easier to get the right control. So first thing, whether you've got a weight or not, anytime that you pick it up, make sure that you start on your side. Okay, if I try and bring it from here, it puts a lot of stress on the shoulder. So I'm going to bring it back to center. Okay, from here, I'm going to press up. Oh, that hurts a little. Okay, so we're in this position here. Okay, now I want my opposite leg. So it's a lot like a hip heist or technical stand-up that we do, but you have to really drive through your core and try to keep this arm as stable as possible. So we're here. I'm going to press up through all the way to my hand. So I come to this position here. Okay, and I'm trying to keep looking at the kettlebell the whole time. From here, I'm going to bring my hand up or my hips up and engage my core. My knee's going to come underneath me and behind. And then from this point, I drive up again. And I'm going to go all the way to standing. Going down is the reverse process. Flick that heel, hand comes down, hip comes through. So we're getting a good kind of position here. And we drop back down to the elbow. And that will be one. So without talking and without stopping, the movement. You're still is that.
Okay, so I chose all these exercises because they could all be done with like a reusable, bring in a reusable shopping bag.
A reusable one?
Yeah, one of the shopping bags, the cloth ones. Because they can be done with a cloth bag full of books or weights or bricks or whatever. As long as your bag is strong enough to hold the weight, Tom's going to bring in a bag while he gets his Whoop band. So all of these exercises can be done with with like something else rather than a kettlebell if you don't have one. So we did the Turkish Get Ups. So the kettlebell swings that we'll be doing will be only to like shoulder height, not higher. So only up to here, not the high ones, because if you have a bag, you don't want to be dumping your weight out on your head.
I was once told you only actually ever got to shoulder height anyway. After that, it becomes a pointless.
So I just have a couple of wrenches in here. Just because otherwise it won't look like anything. So you can do the same thing here. Just getting up with your bag.
Yeah.
It just, again, make sure your bag is strong enough to hold whatever you've got in there, because otherwise you're going to rip your bag and drop it on your head.
Yeah, so there's loads of ways we can do it. For swings.
You can do the same thing with your bag. Again, making sure that your bag is strong enough. Swinging with your bag, same thing. I just went over swings.
Oh, you want to swing? Around the world.
Around the world we've done before. And then overhead squats. So you can do your overheads. Can you tip the camera? You can do your overhead squats with weight, or you can just get like I've got a garden bamboo pole here, but you can use like a broom.
You can use a belt as well.
You can use a belt. Yeah, that's a good one. And you want to get your shoulders back behind your head if you can, and then squat all the way down and up with your chest up. Let's see Tom's range of movement.
Just take it out with like.
I mean, it's not bad. So
the thing you'll find is if your shoulders are tight, it's going to come forwards.
that's why it's really good to have something to hold on to, because it gives you a little bit of tension to pull back behind your ears.
Where's my belt? So yeah, you can do exactly the same thing with a belt, because you need that little bit of tension or that little bit of
like
outward
counter pressure.
Yeah, so if you're doing it with a belt, you can just pull the belt through. Same thing, you want it nice and wide, chest open, and try and relax your neck. Legs just over shoulder width apart, make sure your knees are tracking over your toes, and then you're going to squat down and try and keep your chest up. You can see that I'm kind of tilting forwards. What you don't want to do is like drop this way down first, so it's trying to butt go back.
Like you're sitting in a chair.
Yeah, sitting in a chair or closing a car door, and then you're trying to come down over this movement.
If you need to do these with like a chair behind you that you're touching your butt to, that's fine too. If you like are lacking shoulder and ankle flexibility, you do you.
Yeah, but just try to get the movement correct. This is like a 15-minute AMRAP, so it's going to be a bit slower than normal, I guess.
Because we're moving through weighted exercises rather than just body weight exercises, we've set the time a little bit longer. Also so that you can focus on form, because we haven't used any weights really throughout this whole time. We're trying to transition some in because we're moving closer towards training, so we need some resistance training.
Yeah. Okay,
You
so
want to get your kettlebell because you can't have mine.
I get to use the big kettlebell. Yeah, we'll just in a second.
What's the first one? Is it the get ups?
Yes, it's. I'll tell you in a second. We're gonna go through the thing. Yeah, so we're doing swings first.
How many?
10 swings. All of these are 10.
Okay.
If they're one-sided, then it's going to be 5 each side. So swings, that should be 10 in total. I might do them one arm.
If your weight isn't heavy enough, you have to be careful with this because you don't want to swing or wing your weight into a wall. But if your weight isn't heavy enough, you can do one arm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably do one arm because this weight isn't heavy enough.
Turkish Get Ups is the next one, so 5 each side. Around the world, 5 per side. Then overhead squats is 10. Okay, so swings.
Again, you can do that with weight if you want, or just with a what do we say? A belt.
Yes, a belt.
A belt.
Okay, so we're gonna go in 5 seconds. Swings. Jesus.
And then get ups?
Yep. Get ups, by the way, are one of the best prehab exercises you can do because they work the stabilization in your shoulder, in your hip, and that whole posterior chain. So it's actually a good exercise to warm up with or do at the start of any session.
Not heavy. Warm up to that. So I've got a 12-kilo kettlebell. I think Tom has an 18.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
I might do 10 on each side of this one because this kettlebell's really light for these.
Yeah, I'm doing 10 as well.
Just gotta work with the weights that you've got. I think I'm gonna do unweighted overhead squats to start with.
Easy.
And these are 10, right?
Yeah. So guys, if you want to, there's ways you can increase your challenge with the same weight. You either do more reps, greater depth, or greater duration.
I might band these afterwards.
Try to avoid your knees collapsing in when you do this. So by knee collapsing, I mean
What mine do?
like this. You've got to stay open and out. So they should track over your toes.
As predicted, these rounds are taking a little bit longer. Just fine.
Get up shouldn't be a fast exercise anyway. They're about like control and stabilization.
He's just saying that because he's pokey. He's a pokey puppy this morning.
What?
I'm just teasing.
I don't even know what that means.
It means you're moving like you're moving through molasses. How's your recovery today?
No, I haven't checked.
So with those get-ups and swings and stuff, you can use sand in milk jugs. You can use pretty much anything with a handle that's heavy. Dumbbells.
Ooh. Whoop. It's not bad. I just don't like the way that one feels. It feels very weak.
Well, that's because it's one of those super lights. So what we got in here? Like a nice purple band. Let's see if we can make it work.
You can put your hands in it as well.
It's too stiff.
Okay, so about halfway through, got 7 minutes left. Try and really squeeze your glutes when you do kettlebell swings.
I've just got to loop a band around my shoulders to give some resistance on that squat, but unnecessary if you want it. 5 minutes left. Go in.
Let me try with the purple one.
It's good there's no pressure at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because it's loose.
Oh, can you pass me? Up.
I don't even think I can get this band over my head.
Two minutes. 15 to go. I did 11 for some reason.
It's because you were really good at counting.
Yeah.
We've been doing body weight stuff every day, but even just moving a little weight is harder and different. Time.
Oh, wait, got away from me. Oh. Okay. So, even though you're not necessarily going super fast, doesn't mean your heart rate won't get elevated. And it doesn't mean you won't be working hard.
Like I said, moving some weight is just, it's a different kind of workout. Even if you're only moving 12 kilos or whatever it is. Like, I don't know what the weight is on these, what the resistance is, but it can't be that much. Maybe
You'd be
40 or
surprised.
50 pounds.
Yeah, normally so. Anyway.
Because these are cheap ones from China.
Those ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think they are.
Yeah. They came off Amazon.
Right, for enough of that cheap bands from China. So now, we're going to do something a little bit different. We've got 5-minute AMRAP. This is going to be higher intensity. And the exercises are going to be quite low intensity exercises for the most part. So we've got mountain climbers.
Low impact.
Yeah, low impact, sorry. If you want, you can keep hold of your kettlebell and do mountain climbers here. It's going to add a little bit of instability into the to the movement, which I might do. It's quite nice. If you have two, you can do it on the handles, but you've got to have really strong, stable wrists to be able to do that. The second one is high knees.
Stand up and do high knees.
So just running on the spot with high knees. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to run on the spot with high knees. And then you're going to do jump and turns.
How many times are we doing?
So 40 mountain climbers, 40 high knees, 20 jump and turns. Okay, because mountain climbers and high knees are opposites, or one leg and then the other. So it's really 20 of each on each side. Okay. So.
And then we're just going to do this over and over.
And yeah, you're going to repeat this. Try and get through as many rounds as you can. I'm going to set up my timer again. As soon as I find my timer, it's disappeared. There we go. Sometimes timers just disappear.
Why don't you just do a countdown?
It's fine. I've got it. Okay.
I don't know if you have it.
Mountain climbers, high knees, squat, jump, and turns.
There's no way you did 40 mountain climbers.
Yeah, 20 on each leg.
There's no way.
Yeah, I'll count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You probably did 40 each though. Minute 10 to go. Four rounds done. Thirty seconds left. Okay, time went. I did 4 rounds and 55, so I just finished off the last set. Oh. So catch your breath a moment. See if my kindly elves have updated they have. We need to record that number. That's the one that counts. What did you get, Joe?
4 rounds and 40.
Good. Okay, guys, so we're doing good. We're going to finish up with 100 sit-ups.
Tom's got 800 to do now.
Oh, yeah, I've still got 700 to do.
Well, 800 including this 100, don't you?
No, because it's still 700 because I did 100 yesterday.
Yeah, but you still have 100 to do today. You have the 700 to do.
I have 600 to do.
No, you
plus
have
what
7.
I did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 600. And I did them on Monday. So I've got 700 to do. So. Okay. If anybody would like to check my maths, feel free. Anyway, many as you can do. Well, again, go through the set, get as high as you can, then pause, try and finish it off. Here we go. Are you ready? Chelsea's ready. I'm ready. Go.
Sorry, I just realized we hadn't heard from the baby in a while.
T-shirt keeps choking me.
Oh, your t-shirt keeps choking me.
Three minutes. Good. Okay, so I'd recommend a couple of things for today. Just go what's this called? Lay down on the ground. Lay down on the ground. Okay. Untuck your toes, hands by your shoulders. Okay, now engage your back. Start to pull it up, and then you can press with your hands to get a little bit of an ab stretch. Keep looking up. Okay, we've gone for a good, well, we're getting up to 40 minutes now.
And you should have used weight, so that's a little bit different.
Yeah. Tuck those toes, or come up to all fours. Okay, and then you're going to drive back into our downward dog. Try and push back, chest towards your legs. Keep the index fingers on the ground.
So I did see somebody using just a towel on all of those kettlebell exercises, but I thought that wouldn't be very effective. So find yourself a reusable bag and put some heavy stuff in it.
Walk your feet forwards. Just hang. Come up, try and go for a flat back.
Are we pretending your legs are straight? Is that what's happening?
My legs are straight.
Turn sideways. Do they look straight?
Relatively. Okay, and then just hang down again. Bend those knees. Come up nice and tall. Grab hold of one foot. Pinch those knees together. Push back through your hand. And then switch to the other leg. Same thing. Okay, round your shoulders, lock your forearms together, try and pull them apart. Good, relax that. Okay guys, great training, well done today. Hopefully you feel nice and worked out, I think I do. For anybody who's in our groups tonight, we got the kids classes and the adults classes. We postponed them yesterday because it was a bank holiday. Beautiful weather, so we assumed everybody's going to be outside. It's pretty typical for England, but they'll be on today. Tomorrow we got Jez, who's coming in.
Another class, and Friday we have another class.
Yeah, so we've got Jez coming in tomorrow. He's going to be doing a mobility session. They always make me feel great afterwards. Gradually getting a little bit more challenging, which is fun. And then we've also got something a little bit special happening, a bit of a surprise. Haven't we, Charles?
We do.
We do, yeah. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys, or we'll talk to you guys soon, or we'll see you tomorrow morning. Chelsea doesn't know what the surprise is. She does, she's just forgotten. It's fine. All right, guys, so have a great day.